You know that one anime scene that makes you sit up, point at the screen, and yell, "Yes!" They finally got what they deserved. Yeah, those are the moments that stick with us forever. We're counting down the top 10 most satisfying moments in Anime Volume 2. From brutal payback to poetic justice, get ready for the scenes that made fans cheer. Number 10, teaching some manners to the nobles. Now this one is brutal, but oh so satisfying. In Sword Art Online, Alicization, the noble brats Rios and Humbert are some of the most detestable characters in the series. They use their authority to bully, humiliate, and torment others, believing their status makes them untouchable. But then comes the turning point. When their cruelty goes too far, they are about to do something unforgivable to the girls. That's when Yu-Gi-Oh finally snaps. With Kirito by his side, the two stand against the so-called untouchable nobles. And in a shocking, cathartic moment, Yu-Gi-Oh unleashes his blade and cuts off Rios' hand. The scream, the panic, the shock on his face. It's all the proof you need that justice has finally caught up to him. Number 9. Adonis' Revenge. Few series channel pure rage and tragedy, like The Kingdoms of Ruin. Adonis starts as a young boy who only wanted peace with his beloved teacher Chloe. But after the witch hunts escalate, Chloe is executed in one of the most painful openings in recent anime. And just like that, Adonis' innocence is ripped away, leaving nothing but vengeance. When he finally gets the chance to unleash his revenge, it's not pretty, it's not clean, it's raw, violent, and full of hatred. And that's exactly why it's satisfying. The humans who hunted witches for power and politics suddenly find themselves on the other side of the blade, facing the very suffering they inflicted.
Now kind.
Number 8. Ainz vs. Clementine. Now let's talk about arrogance meeting reality. Clementine is one of those characters who thrives on cruelty. She's smug, she's sadistic, and she loves humiliating her opponents. For episodes, she plays the role of untouchable villain, convinced she's invincible. Enter Ainz Uul Gaon. On the surface, he looks like just another adventurer, but when he decides to take her seriously, it's game over. The fight escalates until Ainz grabs Clementine in a bone-crushing embrace. She laughs at first, confident that she can wriggle free, until she realizes she can't. Slowly, her bravado crumbles into panic, and her screams echo as Ainz calmly tightens his grip until she's no more. It's not just a win, it's poetic justice. Watching Clementine's arrogance melt into terror is one of the most satisfying villain takedowns in anime. Number 7. Ayano Koji beats Ryuin. Classroom of the Elite has always been a battle of wits, manipulation, and psychological warfare. But Ryuin, he's the kind of guy who thinks brute force is the answer to everything. For a long time, he strutted around like a king, bullying others and believing himself untouchable. Then he made the mistake of underestimating Ayano Koji. When the two finally clash, Ryuin tries every trick in the book. Threats, intimidation, raw strength. But Ayano Koji dismantles him with cold efficiency. No wasted moves, no hesitation, just ruthless domination. It wasn't just a fight, it was the mask slipping. This was the moment fans truly saw Ayano Koji's monstrous side, and it cemented him as one of the most chilling protagonists in modern anime. Number 6. Frieren shows Aura her place.
Is a great mage who's lived for over 1,000.
Frieren may seem gentle, almost fragile at first glance, but in Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, she proves that centuries of experience and skill don't need flashy displays to dominate. Aura, one of the 7 sages of destruction, makes the classic mistake of underestimating her. Aura's arrogance builds up beautifully. She thinks she can manipulate Frieren and bend her to her will. But when the battle starts, Frieren's calm, almost surgical dismantling of Aura's confidence is breathtaking. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Frieren showed us the quiet, devastating power of someone who has lived and fought for hundreds of years.
This can't be. No.
Number 5. Shiryu vs. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is the definition of arrogance. He's the king of heroes, the golden boy who believes all other beings are beneath him. And for a long time, he's right. Nobody has the arsenal or the power to match him. Nobody except Shiryu Emiya. In their climactic battle, Shiryu unleashes unlimited blade works, a reality marble that allows him to summon countless weapons to counter Gilgamesh's own. For once, Gilgamesh isn't in control. Every smug smirk, every condescending remark fades as Shiryu pushes him back with sheer determination. What makes this fight satisfying isn't just the visuals, it's the meaning. Shiryu, a so-called fake hero, defeats the king of heroes not with superiority, but with conviction. Seeing Gilgamesh humbled by someone he thought unworthy is catharsis at its finest. Number 4. Anos punishes Emilia. If you've seen The Misfit of Demon King Academy, you know Anos Voldegoa doesn't play around. Emilia, on the other hand, is the poster child for arrogance and prejudice. She looks down on hybrids, abuses her authority, and constantly belittles Anos and his friends. Then Anos decides enough is enough. He doesn't just defeat Emilia, he humiliates her. He makes her feel the weight of her cruelty, punishing her with the kind of ruthless justice only a true demon king can deliver. It's not just a flex of his power, it's him standing up for everyone she looked down on. The scene is satisfying not only because Emilia gets what she deserves, but also because Anos proves that true nobility comes from strength and fairness, not bloodline arrogance. Fans were cheering when this happened, and honestly, it never gets old.
Ozheb.
How does it feel to have been reborn?
Number 3. Hyakimaru's Rage. Dororo is already one of the darkest and most emotional anime out there, but Episode 6 delivers a gut punch that fans will never forget. Mio, the kind-hearted woman who cared for orphans and gave Hyakimaru a taste of warmth and love, is suddenly taken from him in one of the cruelest ways possible. Soldiers massacre her and the children she was protecting, shattering the brief happiness Hyakimaru had found. And when Hyakimaru discovers her lifeless body, something inside him breaks. The usually composed and silent warrior erupts in pure, unfiltered rage. Watching the ones who destroyed Mio suffer at Hyakimaru's hands was deeply satisfying, because for once, the cruelty of his world met the unstoppable fury it created. Number 2. Gojo takes revenge against Toji.
Hollow. Purple.
The hidden inventory arc in Jujutsu Kaisen gave us one of the most gut-wrenching moments in the series, the death of Riko Amanai. She wasn't just a mission objective, she was a girl who wanted to live, who started to find joy and belonging with Gojo and Geto. And then, in one cold instant, Toji Fushiguro takes her life in front of them. That moment left fans stunned. Gojo, for once, was defeated and helpless. But if you know Satoru Gojo, you know he doesn't stay down for long. After recovering and mastering reverse curse technique, he comes back with a vengeance. The way Gojo dismantles Toji and delivers the killing blow isn't just satisfying, it's cathartic. It's revenge for Riko, justice for her stolen life, and a moment that cemented Gojo as the unstoppable force of the series.
Suguru, should we kill these guys?
Number 1. Scar kills Sho Tucker. And finally, the most satisfying anime moment of all time, Scar killing Sho Tucker. Tucker isn't just a villain, he's one of the most hated characters in anime history. When he fused his own daughter Nina with their dog Alexander to create a chimera, he didn't just commit a crime, he destroyed something innocent and pure in the most horrific way possible. For episodes, fans carried the weight of that tragedy, hating Tucker more with every rewatch. And then Scar shows up. With his deadly arm and his righteous fury, Scar doesn't just kill Tucker, he delivers the justice the fandom had been begging for. It's short, it's brutal, and it's perfect. Watching Tucker finally face the consequences of his actions is one of the most cathartic moments anime has ever given us.